Leos, welcome back to my channel, and this is your April 2017 reading. And definitely first off, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, new subscribers. Thank you for everyone that's continuing to watch my videos, and then also to all you cross watchers, because I know I have a lot of cross watchers as well. And also, again, if this video resonates, please feel free to comment below and just let me know, if it resonated or not. And if it doesn't resonate, because it might not, you might need to watch your moon or your rising sign just to get better clarification on your situation. So, Leos, let's see what you have going on this month. So, we have the Four of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Swords. And then we have the Tower. Okay, so immediately I say, oh yes, sorry. If you're not familiar with my spread, I have the past, the present, and the future, and then your overall card. And I also got a new deck that I'm really excited about. My Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue that I will use. I will get 4 of those to get an overall general outcome. And then I have my Mythic Tarot deck that I'll use to clarify as well. But up here in the past position, like I said, you have the Four of Cups, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Tower. And with the Four of Cups, I always see this as like a meditation card or like a waiting card. You could be dealing with a Cancer possibly, or just another water sign, Pisces or a Scorpio. But generally with this, it's almost just like meditating and thinking about what you want. And it also is a sense of paying attention to like what you already have. So in terms of a love reading, maybe this is in regards to a past relationship that you could have had with a water sign, Cancer in particular. And it's almost just like now you're thinking back on that relationship and kind of thinking back on like what went wrong, or was the relationship even worth giving up on. And I just feel like at this point in time, in this point in time, you're meditating on something that happened in the past that probably came to an end. And it also can represent standards. So this is a sense of, like I said, maybe sitting down, taking a look in the mirror, and kind of just refocusing on what you want and kind of seeing, am I being realistic about what I want? Am I kind of having really high expectations, or am I just not giving people a chance because I'm like expecting them to always mess up? Or this could have been you in your past relationship with that Cancer. You could have had expectations as far as for them to mess up, or just, or just to do you wrong or something like that. Maybe it's just this, maybe this, as far as the past relationship, could have stemmed from you having trust issues from the past that you carried over into this relationship. So you could be thinking about this now in this present moment, like, I really did not give it my all that I could have in this relationship, and I kind of was being a little unrealistic, and I wasn't being appreciative. That's the word I'm looking for. I just feel like in the past, or that past relationship, Leo, you're not being appreciative of what you had in front of you. And then we have the Knight of Swords right next to the Four of Cups. Excuse me. And the Knight of Swords represents commitment, and also somebody pretty much seeking you out. So in a sense, if we're talking about the past relationship, maybe this was the relationship that got away, or maybe this was you, or maybe this was just you. Yeah, maybe this was just like you in your thoughts, like overthinking it. It's almost just like you're overthinking it to the point where it's like it's causing you trust issues when maybe there weren't any, or there could have been trust issues in this, situation, and it kind of was just like you were trying to mask it, or mask the problems that you guys had going on instead of solving them head on. It could have been also a sense of immaturity in this relationship, either on your part or on both parts. Or this could just be simply you just expecting the worst, which is what I was saying here. It's almost just like you're sitting around waiting for the worst to happen. But then, in the sense in the past, you had a tower moment. So a big sudden change came in, and it could have been a breakup. And I'm thinking with this tower moment being right next to this Knight of Swords, it could have been a breakup based off of you jumping to conclusions or them jumping to conclusions about things that you thought were happening that weren't really happening. So it was just like your mind at that point was your worst enemy, and you were trying to conjure up everything in your mind of why this particular water sign wasn't the right one for you. And it could have been a sense that maybe you just weren't emotionally ready and you were trying to force yourself to be emotionally ready in a situation. But because you were trying to force yourself to be emotionally ready, it was almost just like you were trying to think of every possible way to get out of the situation because you didn't know how to speak your truth or be honest with that person that you're in a relationship with, in a relationship in, and let them know about your reservations or why you have trust issues. So it was almost like I said, with this Knight of Swords being in between the Four of Cups, which is a sense of kind of thinking back on like the part you had to play in a situation, and the Tower, which is a big sudden change. It's almost just like I said, I feel like you jump to conclusions a lot as far as this relationship went. And that's what caused the demise of the relationship, because you were expecting somebody to fuck you over, and that's not what they were doing at all. And so it's kind of just like when you keep constantly accusing somebody of doing something that they're not doing, at what point, at some point, the Tower is going to have to happen, because it's kind of like you're so paranoid, and it's like you want something bad to happen. So you know what? I'm going to give you what you want. I'm just going to separate from the relationship. So, in the present, we have the Devil. And then we have the Empress in the middle. And then we have the Six of Swords. So, and with this being here, with the Six of Swords being underneath the Tower, I feel like that this person was possibly at a distance from you. And maybe there was a move that was done by somebody, maybe to move in with each other. And also with this Four Cups there, this could be you, like this could be you in the present moment thinking about moving forward or moving forward as far as this situation goes, because here you have the Empress, which represents true love coming your way. So it is crowning the reading. So I feel like it might be a sense of maybe this is you in the present moment waiting on that true love to come back in your life, because there's a sense of that you did mess it up a little bit, or vice versa, or they messed it up with you. But it's a sense of still being trapped in a situation, being, feeling a bit of bondage, a little bit of unhealthiness, or it could be a little bit of addictions. So maybe there is a addiction that is keeping you from getting back into the space where you can call in your true love, because it is right under the Four Cups, and the Four Cups, represents, emotions and love. And with the cups there right above the Devil card, maybe this addiction is drinking, maybe in a sense. And maybe this right here could have caused this, as far as the demise of the relationship, or something, or some unhealthy habit that you had presently that you're thinking about, or presently you're still dealing with this unhealthy habit. Or this could be simply of you not wanting to budge as far as this situation goes. It's almost just like feeling trapped because you don't know what to do, because maybe there's a sense of that you feel like that you messed up the situation by putting this false mask on here, or creating this false sense of, I'm getting false sense of security for some reason. maybe creating a false sense of security because you weren't being open and honest and being truthful about how you generally felt in this relationship. And it's almost just like you could have ruined it based on your thoughts and based on you feeling like that somebody was gonna, fuck you over. Or maybe you were the one the whole time doing the dirt. You know what I'm saying? While you have this person over here and waiting on you. And it could have been doing to unhealthy habits. Maybe you have unhealthy habits as far as still keeping your options open. Because when I look at cups too, I kind of think of options. So maybe this is an unhealthy habit that in the midst of this relationship from the past, it definitely could have been ruined because you were still stuck or felt trapped in a situation of having to let go of control or let go of having options available to you still while you were in a committed relationship. That's why I said a false sense of security, because you could have been leading this person, this water sign here, to believe that you were fully committed to them, when on all actuality, you weren't fully committed to them. You were still hanging on to things that you should have let go of, or you were still hanging on to bad habits. Because like I said, the devil always represents feeling trapped in a situation, bondage of some type, or it can be addiction. So like I said, maybe that is what drove a wedge to the situation. And in the present moment, maybe you're starting to now really sit down and like think about it and think about that, hey, I probably really messed this up with my actions and with me not being truthful to this person. And this also could mean, with this Empress next to it, it could mean a sense of you being stuck within your own head at the moment, or just being stuck on not knowing what to do as far as possibly trying to reach out and regain a connection with this Empress. And this also just came to me. This also could just be you being completely stubborn. It's almost just like maybe you had this moment from the past relationship kind of going down the drain. It's almost like you had a moment to sit there and think about everything that you had to do with the demise of this relationship. But it's almost like you're still not budging, even though you know what you want, and even though you know what you want to do. You're just being so stubborn. It's like ridiculous. You're being so stubborn to the point that the devil card is there to say you're being extra stubborn. Like I said, you have a true love here in the middle of the reading that's coming your way, but I don't see how you could possibly manifest on that true love when you're being a stubborn butt. Because I feel like that, and this also could be, like I said, cups of love, cups of maybe an offering, possibly, maybe your true love is still waiting on you to reach out by chance. And this is kind of just what I'm feeling at the moment. Maybe they're waiting on you to reach out. Or it could just be you know who your true love is, but you're so goddamn stubborn. It's ridiculous. But then you have the Six of Swords here on the other side of the Empress. So you want to move forward in a sense as far as this true love goes, but you're still stuck on how to move forward because you also have this Tower right above the Six of Swords. So you're still stuck in a sense on how to move forward because you don't know if this person has let go of the past or what happened in the past, hence this Tower moment. So you don't know if this person will be willing to accept you moving forward or accept the change that you possibly could be making right now. And then we have the King of Swords. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So definite communication here in the future. Like I said, I feel like this is communication about you wanting to move forward as far as on this Empress, this true love that is coming your way. Or this could be somebody that you were already in a relationship with before. Like I was saying, possible water sign. And the King of Swords, to me, whenever I see the King of Swords, this is definitely an opinionated person. And this is definitely a person who just wants you to accept them for who they are. Or this could be you wanting this person to accept you for who you are in the midst of you being extra stubborn or being stuck in an unhealthy bad habit. But you gotta be a little realistic here. Like, realistically wise, do you really think that if the shoe was on the other foot that you would be okay with accepting somebody for how they are as far as being stubborn or having unhealthy habits? I don't think so. You gotta be a little realistic here. And then right next to the King of Swords, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles represents someone who is motherly. Now, this could be your mom, or possibly this could be maybe somebody that you have kids with already, because it's mother. So maybe this is somebody that you have kids with already, that you have on your mind. Yeah, and that's in the middle, and it's right under here. So maybe your true love involves somebody that you already presently have a family with. So it could be, like I said, the mother of your kid or kids. And maybe this is you thinking about reaching out and kind of just seeing, well, I don't know if they're willing to accept me for how I am, even though I know I fucked it up in the past. At this point in time, I just want them to accept me for who I am. And it's almost like, even though the temperance is not here, I feel like it's a sense of wanting them to forgive you for the mistakes that you had in the past, because in a sense it's almost like you feel like you changed, but yet again you're being stuck in same old Leo mode with being stubborn, like, and you're wanting to have control over the situation, but it's not your turn anymore to have control over the situation. You gave up that control when you decided to do this, quite frankly. And if you're wanting to move forward, you gotta let go of the stubbornness or the control, because it's not your turn to be control of the situation. It's their turn. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like that you are gonna reach out to this person and kind of, I would say, almost come to a truce. And the Knight of Wands also represents a sense of travel as well, and making sure that communication is clear. So like I said, you have a travel card, Six of Wands, right above another travel card, the Knight of Wands. So this could be possibly, you guys could be at a distance from each other, which is what I was saying before with the Tower card. Maybe you guys did stay together and then you had to separate, and so then it created the distance between you guys. So this could be you thinking about the distance in between you guys and kind of contemplating on if this relationship can work again since there is distance. Or this could be you simply trying to bridge the gap of communication, where you will try to work the situation out and possibly try to open up and admit and speak your truth, which you did not speak in the past. And I feel like this is also you coming in trying to speak your truth, but it's also at the same time speaking your truth, letting them know that, hey, if we're going to do this again, you got to accept me for who I am. However, at the same time, Leo, you got to let go of control issues and being stubborn, because this person, I feel like, is your true love. However, I got the cards mixed up. However, it's a sense of you really got to come through and speak your truth and let them know what you plan to change and what you're doing to change presently in this moment. Or this also could be a sense of you going to see them since they're at a distance and trying to see, if this can be salvaged, or maybe a weekend together or a day together would kind of help you guys bridge the gap of this broken down communication thing you guys got going on here now. Because definitely, if this person is like the mother of your kids, you clearly have some type of communication with them, but it's still a sense of holding back the truth of how you feel about them. It's almost like you're afraid to let your guard down a little bit. But quite frankly, I don't see why whenever you brought in the Tower moment. But like I said, this might not resonate with you. So Leos, this could be completely vice versa. This could be talking about your partner. But I feel like that it's talking about you, because you have this stubbornness here. And then final outcome, we have the Hangman. So the Hangman is about being stagnant or hanging in suspense. But I would say that this is possibly about things just moving slowly. Like, maybe not getting the response that you may have hoped off the back, but eventually you can get it. But you got to realize that there's still a sense of healing that needs to be done based off of what happened in the past, because there's clearly some trust issues here with these swords. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords. It's definitely trust issues here. And it's definitely a sense of you're still trying to control the situation in the present. It's almost just like you're just trying to see, well, are they going to contact me first? Because, I don't want to get out of normal Leo mode and step outside of my comfort zone and contact them first because, I'm just so, hard to the core and I'm just being so stubborn. But quite frankly, Leo, if you want to manifest on this true love, you got to let this devil go. You got to put the devil to rest because it's not helping you. And I'm going to use my Mythic Tarot deck to clarify. Let's see. Universe Spirit, clarify these cards for Leos for the month of April. Clarify the cards for Leos for the month of April. Leos, month of April. Leos, the month of April. Leos, month of April. Oh my god, and while I'm sitting here shuffling, I'm quiet because this song keeps playing in my head. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mint Condition, Breaking My Heart, and I just keep getting the lyrics in my head, and they're always just like, quit breaking my heart. And that's what I feel like your true love is kind of saying in their head, like, quit breaking my heart. Like, if you're going to try to work it out with me, please have changed. Please have gotten out of your old ways because I'm tired of the heartbreak at this point. And it's kind of weird that song popped in my head. But it's a good song. Let me see. Okay, so on top of the King of Swords, we have the Emperor. So, yep, this is definitely you. Definitely you need to speak your truth. Or this is definitely you just being stubborn old Emperor Leo. But this could also be you kind of taking a moment to think about the situation instead of being so emotional about it. And I would say think about the situation in terms as thinking about it from their perspective and how they feel as far as this situation. But yet and still, you still are being a little stubborn. You still are being a little stubborn. And you're needing to speak your truth on the situation and take accountability. And then on top of the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a sense of someone is feeling the same way about you that you're feeling about them. Possibly an earth sign, but like I said, I feel like it's water. And I feel like I said, this is somebody that you have possibly kids with this Queen of Pentacles here. And it's almost just like they definitely still have strong, deep feelings for you, Leo. But quite frankly, at this point in time, they're looking for you to make the effort. They want you to appreciate them, not them always having to appreciate you. And then on top of the Knight of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands. Strong communication. I feel like you're finally going to break the barrier as far as talking to them about the situation and what you guys plan to do to move forward. And this could just be simply just kind of breaking the ice and saying, you know what? Might not be the greatest idea to be in a relationship right now, even though I want to be in a relationship with you. Maybe we just need to build this relationship as friends. And then on top of the Hanged Man, you have the Page of Cups. So like I said, right now it's just a sense of this situation is just going to take some time. And here we go again. Like I said, I felt like it was a water sign, younger water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, emphasis on the Cancer. And then with the Page of Cups, it just means, like I said, could be somebody younger than you and about a sense of you giving this younger person a chance. So I feel like that you're strongly thinking about giving this relationship another chance as far as with this younger water sign. But you know that you have things to change based off of what happened in the past. The same shit that you was doing in the past, you know it's just not going to follow this person anymore. Because I feel like now this person is the Empress and she's strong. This person is the Queen of Pentacles and she's strong. I feel like this person this past water sign that you had a relationship with, I feel like this person has definitely grown and came into their own where they've loved their self, and it's almost like now they're gonna put their foot down with you, and that's just gonna have to be what it is. You're gonna have to either accept it or move your ass. Like you can just accept them being putting their foot down with you and telling you what they want, and if you don't like it, move on. But I don't feel like you want to move on, but yet and still you're being so stubborn. It's like hard to tell you anything. Let me see here. Yeah, so, and now I'm going to use my Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. I'm going to pull 4 to get an overall outcome of this situation for you Leos for this month of April. But let me tell you something, Leos. I feel like I said the same thing in March, if I'm not mistaken, as far as you being so stubborn, even though you have, well, you have a king, you have king and a queen, so this possibly is a soulmate. However, you're just being so stubborn. It's almost just like your soulmate is staring you in the face, and they could have slapped the shit out of you, and you still wouldn't be paying attention because you're so stuck in your own ways. That's just how I feel. Alright, let's see. Angel Oracle. What do we got? Give me 4 cards for the overall final outcome for Leos in this possible soulmate. Oh yes, and it just came to me. This could be also a situation where somebody is thinking about moving again. Or like I said, this could just be the distance between you and that person that you had a previous relationship with. Alright, let's see here. Alright, what we got? First card, King of Cups, or in this deck is the King of Water. And it says trustworthy, compassionate, respected culture. So there's that water sign again, Leo. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. So, yet again, like I was saying, I'm going to put this King of Water on top of this Devil because I feel like it fits so perfectly about you needing to let go of the control issues that you have. Let go of being so stubborn and open up, because this is all they're waiting on you to do. They're waiting on you to open up. And I feel like that you definitely can trust this person, but it's a sense of you needing to be completely open and tell them the truth, especially how you feel. The next card we have the Page of Earth, which is Page of Pentacles. Yet again, definitely somebody younger than you, and in the tarot deck, this does represent an ex. Can represent an ex. Normally it says the fact of needing to let go of an ex, but I feel like this is just coming out as the ex coming back, possibly. Wait, no, possibly. The ex is coming back. So the Page of Earth says scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Goes back to what I said over here with this hangman. You need to have a sense of patience because there's some wrongs that need to be righted in this situation. And the Page of Earth says good news about financial matters. Wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. But in regards to the love situation, like I was saying, it's gonna take patience in this situation because it definitely screwed up in the past, and now you got some ground to cover. And next card we have the 7 of Pentacles. So, 7 of Pentacles in this deck is the 7 of Earth. And it says, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Yet again, here we are. Right here. Being stubborn, being in your mind. Let go of the control issues, please. And your last card, 2 of Cups. There's the water again. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict, which is what I said in the beginning. Even though the Temperance card did not come out, I said in the beginning it's a sense of you're wanting them to forgive you for what you did. And like I said, I feel like I said in the beginning, that this is a true love partnership, a soulmate partnership. And the 2 of Cups represents partnership, true love, commitment. So we're on the right track here, Leo, but it all boils down to you, because guess what? This water sign, they're stronger than they were in the past. So you're going to have to come with it or get lost, to be completely honest with you. So Leo, I definitely hope that this reading resonated with you for this month of April. Your soulmate is staring you in the face, but what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? Because the decision at this point is up to you to break the ice, to bring this situation back together. So, Leos, I definitely hope this resonated with you. If it did, please leave me a comment. Also, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in a couple days with your relationship spreads on if your partner is the right one for you.